Um, I I I did not expect that ending. Let me wipe everything off my face, pretty much. Um, what was I about to say? Um, oh yeah, this was one emotional ride. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, before I begin the review, I just want to say this. Thank you so much for enjoying my videos. Don't forget to like my videos, comment down below, and overall, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss any new videos I upload pretty much every day. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's my neighbors. But anyway, so at the beginning of the episode, we are reminded that DoHa blames DuSik for what he did to his dad. Just seeing DuSik walk away, plus hearing the music, man, it can't talk. You can already tell it's pretty bad. And when HyeJin ran up to DuSik and tried to help him, DuSik can't ignore the fact that DoHa, everything that he said is true. He also admits that the picture of the family that was destroyed and she saw it, he did it. And he also admitted that he killed the guy in the picture. And then we see DoHa's point of view of what really happened. So according to DoHa, DuSik convinced his dad to invest in a fund that he managed. His dad retrieved the security deposit, took out a loan, but then the Benjamin Holdings incident happened. All of the stock prices went down, including DoHa's dad's fund, and his dad tried to attempt to commit suicide. And DoHa also admitted that DuSik's boss also died that day. And he's telling all of this to Sunghyun. As Sunghyun was working, he remembers the day that SeonAh was in the hospital crying that her husband passed away. So at the end of the episode, before we even knew all of the truth, Sunghyun pretty much was connecting the dots. As I'm hearing and seeing the story pan out, I'm thinking to myself, there has to be more to it because we're just seeing DoHa's point of view. We saw flashbacks of SeonAh's story. The only person that we're missing is DuSik's side. And then we do hear DuSik's side of the story. DuSik is at home. He's in depression. It's almost like it's a shell of him and not him at all. HyeJin is there too. DuSik did remind HyeJin that, hey, remember, I wanted to tell you something. This is his story. And as he's telling the story, there are some things that DoHa didn't mention or pretty much he didn't know. So first, DoHa's dad insisted he invest, but DuSik tried to convince him not to because of the high risk. DuSik even told him, don't be reckless. And then the incident happened, the stocks went down. DoHa's dad subscribed to ELF, which DuSik did not recommend. So yeah, DoHa's dad was being reckless and DoHa was right. He was naive, but he had good intentions though because he was thinking about his family. He was thinking about his wife, thinking about DoHa. He wanted to have money to buy DoHa a nice suit for a job interview. And then after that, DuSik heard that DoHa's dad tried to commit suicide and he wanted to drive to the hospital to see him, but JeonGu stopped him because in the state that DuSik was in, he was not capable on driving. So JeonGu took the wheel and he insisted on driving. Now, as they were in the car, DuSik, he did blame himself because he didn't pick up DoHa's dad's phone call when he needed to talk to him. But then JeonGu, he was like, hey, it's not your fault. Don't worry. We're going to go see him. But then out of nowhere, we see another car driving towards them. JeonGu swerved the car a bit. The car stopped. And then the truck comes by and hits them. It hits where JeonGu was sitting. And man, just seeing JeonGu and DuSik just covered in blood, scratched up was just, dang. And that's the truth. That's the entire truth. Now let's get to when DoHa went to go see DuSik. This is a scene where both of them find closure. And we got to learn some new information. So according to DuSik, he sold everything he had, gave DoHa's mom the money so they could pay for hospital bills and whatever they want to pay for. And DoHa, at first, he saw this as money brings happiness or pity, but that's not the case. DoSik said that the last thing that him and his dad talked about was DoHa, and how much that DoHa's dad wanted to buy a new suit for his son for a job interview, and yeah, so again, this is a scene where these two find closure. And then the next scene, we do have another closure moment between DoSik and SeonAh. So first, we see DoSik dressed up with HyeJin, and then these two are meeting SeonAh and her son Harang, and they're pretty much paying respects to JeonGu. And we also find out that SeonAh and Sunghyun are cousins. So yeah, it's a pretty small world. So this is a scene where these two do find closure, and SeonAh, she tells DoSik to find it in your heart to forgive yourself. And then we see the ghost of JeonGu. This was a perfect scene to have DoSik find closure with JeonGu, because DoSik blames himself that JeonGu died. But just seeing these two talk, and again, they just want DoSik to forgive himself. Yeah, it's easy to have other people forgive him, but it's hard to forgive yourself. Later that night, DoSik and HyeJin are alone. This is where DoSik tells HyeJin that after he heard that JeonGu passed away in the hospital, he was going to commit suicide. But the moment he was about to, DoSik got a text from GamRi pretty much telling him how much she misses him. So GamRi saved his life. But then we get to the next scene where GamRi and the other elderlies were about to sleep, but then one of them woke up and she went to go check on GamRi, and she knew what happened. Man, that teared me up. That really did. But what also teared me up more was having her say to GamRi, you said that you wanted to go to a picnic, but you went first. You can go ahead and go first, but also wait for me. Oh, man. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to talk about. DoSik, he doesn't know. And, this is gonna break DoSik. The person that saved his life just passed away, and he just found closure with JeonGu and SeonAh and DoHa. Oh man, that's next episode is gonna be emotional, right? Too. And then after that, we do get a flashback to when DoSik was at the bridge. HyeJin was there too, and she saw DoSik at the bridge, and that's when she called help to get DoSik. Do I really want to talk about my impression on the episode? I mean, just you guys seeing me tear up, I think that sums it up. But even if I have to talk about it, this was an emotional ride from beginning to end. Just seeing the story of what happened and hearing DoSik's point of view of what really happened, and seeing the scenes between DoSik and DoHa and SeonAh and JeonGu. They were perfect for DoSik to find closure of the people that he hurt. He didn't have intentions to hurt him. DoSik is a very good person, but yeah, for him to find closure. And above all, they just want DoSik to forgive himself, and that's easier said than done, depending on the person too. So yeah, this was an emotional ride and a really good episode. Hell of a good episode. One more thing before I end the episode. There's one more thing I want to say before I end the video. I will not forgive whoever wrote this in the story, the writer or writers or producers or whoever. I will not forgive them for telling me that GamRi, a sweet old lady, saved DoSik's life, and then in the next scene, show us she passes away. I will not forgive you for showing me that, because that ruined me. But at the same time, it does make for a good story. So I'll give you props for that. But man, that broke me. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave in the comments below. Hey, leave in the comments below how you guys felt just watching everything. I'm pretty sure just seeing me cry, I'm pretty sure you guys cried too, but leave it in the comments below exactly how you guys felt, because man, I was torn apart from beginning to end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya!